Hi, welcome to Kika Tips. I'm your host, Michelangelo Barques, and this video is being sponsored by Kika Institute of HI and YouTube. Now, today's lesson is going to be geared towards maybe the beginner to intermediate, because I've been getting a lot of emails that says, how can they play like those metal riffs, and you know those metal riffs consist of your right hand going up and down really fast. So what I want to do is I want to talk about that. So today's lesson is geared towards the intermediate, or the beginning, and of course the intermediate. But once you get this, you'll never forget it. Trust me, I know. I learned this a long time ago, and it's still in here. Alright. Well, one thing about metal progressions is they're continued alternating. Now, the way we do that is, what we're going to do is, say I'll take it from the 7th fret of the A string, which will make it my E power chord. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the chord, and then as I do that, my right hand is going to be alternating on the one string. Maybe in 4, so it's like 2, 3, 4. Maybe 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, so 8. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Let's go from the 7 to the 5, then a 3, and then a 2. So what we got is this. Now slow, it would look like this. And that's how it would look slow. Or so for that one, what you want to do is, first of all, you need to articulate your right hand just by doing this exercise, which I talked about previous lessons ago. And because you're focusing on a low E, just primarily focus on a low E. So you're going to have your palm muffled right about your bridge, and then you're going to alternate, and you're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, if you want to hear it just the normal way. Okay. Another thing about metal riffs is they tend to like to go on a downward projection, meaning they like to go always like that. And what I like to call this is cha cha cha, or when you're going down, that's going to be the long stretch, and then when you do the cha cha, that's going to be the short hit. So we got long, short, short, long, short, short, long. Again, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. And let's say for progression wise, E, C, A, so we got now all together, your rhythm will look like this. See, it sounds a lot different when you play it sped up than just slow. But don't worry about it. You will get it. Just take your time and try to understand both progressions for the cha choo choo cha choo choo cha, and then of course the ta da 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 da. Okay. Now another thing that what they like to do, and it's prevalent in in the Metallica songs, is they like to add the low E in there. For example, one of the low E's they like to add is like this, like in Creeping Dead. Or maybe even Ride the Lightning. And they just like to do that. And so let's say our progression is E, F, G sharp, E. So we got, and it's the same progression or rhythm as the cha choo choo cha choo choo cha. The only difference is now we're adding just the low E to the equation. So we got cha choo choo cha choo cha 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 cha. It's the same progression. It's the same darn thing. So now this is what we got. And then make sure when playing a metal progression, you muffle using the side of your palm. I don't know if you can see this, but on Socrates, I have I don't recommend anybody else to do that, because if you do that and you get cut, it's your own fault for leaving a thin little metal piece right there. But I did that because when I would play my metal, my hands would go all over. And it's one thing to play metal, and it's another thing just to play it all over. When you play it all over, you have no discipline. So I had it there, and so to keep my hands steady. Now believe me, if you could see my scars that I have from putting my palm there, I have a lot. But it sure paid off, and It's made my metal playing even more whatever. But anyway, don't do this. If you do this, you're on your own. That's my disclaimer. If you do this, you're on your own. But instead of doing that, maybe think of other ways that you can keep your palm steady, so that when you play your grooves, and then whatever progression you're playing, you always have that articulation in there. Or alright. So I hope you have fun with those progressions. I didn't tell you like exactly like where to play, because that's just where I'm playing. But when you create a progression, it can be anything from your open E to the F sharp to the G, or the open E to the C to the D to the B. It can be anything, and you're going to utilize that for your playing, and you're going to get good, and then I'm going to want to see your name in lights. Alright, I'm Michelangelo Barques. I'll see you later.